another episode of Make and Bake with Lisa T. So we are going to start today with some Easter sugar cookies. I have a nice little rabbit platter that has spots where you can put some Easter eggs, but instead I'm going to put some Easter egg cookies. Let me show you. This is the little Easter egg cookie cutter. And we're going to do sandwich cookies. So we're going to do a cookie and then put some buttercream icing in the middle and then put another cookie on top. So I thought we would do something a little different instead of just doing the regular sugar cookies that you've seen me do before. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and get started. But before we do, I hope you guys all like my Easter sunglasses. Come in closer, you can see, and they're sparkly. Okay, enough of that. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So I've already prepared some basic vanilla sugar cookie dough, which I have right here. So you're gonna need that. So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, you're gonna need your egg cutter and most of the time during the holidays, whatever holiday that's out, you can find the cookie cutters for that particular holiday. So you can go to Walmart, you can go to Michael's, you can order on Amazon, you can go to Target, you can practically go to any store out there right now, any retail store, and find a basic egg-shaped cookie cutter. So I'm going to go with a small size because I will show you the platter, and once you see the platter, you'll see why we're doing this particular size. So you're going to need something to roll your sugar cookies out on. I just have my little mat here. I'm going to add a little flour down here on my mat. And then I have my little rolling pin, of course. So we're going to just take out some of the sugar cookies. This episode is really for my oldest daughter, Alexis Coates, who is or has fallen in love with the sugar cookies. And so she requested that she get some sugar cookies for Easter. She actually requested last week, but I told her she was going to have to wait until the episode came up and I will send her some sugar cookies. But sugar cookies are really good. Everybody likes the sugar cookies. So I've just kneaded. And once again, like I said, I pretty much like my cookies to be quite thick. Not so much thin. I don't bake them too long in the oven. Remember, one of the things I always tell you, if you're going to be a baker, you got to know what settings, and you got to get to know your kitchen, which means you got to get to know your oven and what settings work well for what you're preparing. Most of the time, your dough, 350 is going to be your basic setting on most of your bakery stuff. You just need to know how long to keep things in the oven. So my cookies actually stay in only 12 minutes. I try to cook them undercook, so that when I put the icing on them and all that sort of thing and they sit out, they finish cooking. So I have a nice thickness here. Try to pick it up so you can see without it breaking. So you can see it's a nice thickness there. A little bit like 1/4 probably. And like I said, you could always buy those little rings to go on the end of your fondant roller and measure your thickness. So I'm going to take the cookie cutter and just press down. That's all we're doing. And so we have a first egg here. Ta-da. And then you can see the width of it, how thick it is. It's not bad. Plus we're going to be sandwiching these cookies, so I want a nice a nice, and all I'm doing is, is placing them on a cookie sheet covered with parchment paper, not wax, parchment. I think I've told you guys in some other episodes, that wax paper is not for baking. It is for the refrigerator. And like when you dip your strawberries, you put them on wax paper so that the chocolate doesn't stick. And you can pull up your strawberries. If you put the wax paper in the oven, it will melt. It's wax. It's got wax coating on top and it will burn. So that's why you use parchment paper. Parchment paper is for your cookies. So a lot of people didn't know the difference, and I've gotten a lot of questions on that. What's the difference? Can I use wax paper? No, do not use wax paper on your cookies. They will burn. You will smell it burning in the oven. So I have done 6 cookies, and it's real simple. Like I said, just a simple process. So I'm going to finish the rest of my cookie dough. There's no sense of me cutting out all the cookies. We're going to save on time and try to do better with the video time. So once these are all done, I will pop them, like I said, in my oven for 12 minutes. And then I will come back, and the camera will not be on me. I will show you up close how we are going to decorate the cookies, and I will be talking so you'll know step by step what I'm doing. So let's get started. Okay, now that the cookies have been baked and done, I'll show you one. Here's one. Here's another one. We are going to go ahead and get the cookies decorated and covered. I'm doing something different this year. Instead of using royal icing, I'm going to use some fondant. So I wanted to just do an imprint. I bought this little fondant pusher imprint for eggs that puts this little design on your eggs. And so you press it down into the fondant as you're going to see. So let's go ahead, and I'm kneading my fondant, which you can buy anywhere. I just have some pastel color like green. If you're going to be a baker, you got to learn to get used to working with fondant. It gives a nice clean finish on things. So a lot of people like fondant. And there's really some different kinds. I just used, this was just bought from Walmart, nothing special. I do use a nice brand that I have. Actually, I will get it and show it to you so you can see when I'm doing more professional cakes. So I'm just rolling the fondant real thin. I want to get on the cookie. Yeah. So the thinner it is, the better it will be when we press the embosser. That's what it's called, a fondant embosser, down into the fondant. And so basically, as you can see how thin it is. See? Okay. And so then you're just going to take your embosser, put it down on the fondant, and just press down on the top as hard as you can. Make sure you get that imprint in there. Lift up, and as you can see, we have the print. Take your cookie cutter and line it up. Press down. And just like that, now we have the print of the egg. We're going to take the egg, you're going to take some glue, which is water and powdered sugar. That's all I'm rubbing on there. This is going to have the fondant stick to the cookie. All I'm doing is just pressing down, nothing too hard. Be careful because your skin and the heat, if you press too hard, it will cause your shape and design to leave, which we don't want to happen. And then there you have it, an Easter egg cookie. I want to bring out the design, so I have some gold shimmer dust that you use. Ordered this from Amazon, sorry, gold shimmer dust. And you can use any type of shimmer dust, but I'm using gold. I have a little brush. I'm just dipping some of it, and then I'm just going to brush it over top of the cookie. And it's just bringing out the design in the cookie. That's it. Nice and pretty, so that you can actually see the design. And that's that. I've done some already. So I have done an orange, and I've done a yellow, and I've done a blue. So they're going to be different colors, and I actually have them on a tray. So once I finish doing all the cookies, which the tray holds 12, I'll show you up close what it looks like, and then we'll be done. So I'll bring the camera back on me and show you the finished product. Okay, I'm giving you the close-up view of the platter. Like I said, it is a bunny rabbit, and as you can see, all the eggs, cookies are on there. Just trying to give you a nice view. So it's very pretty. And then you can come in closer and see. Ta-da! So as you can see up close, this is how the cookie platter looks. So you have the different color eggs, and it's on the bunny platter. I can't hold it straight up because the eggs will move. So I'm trying to do the best that I can. But that is how the cookie platter looks. You were able to see it up close, so you could get a nice view of it. Before we finish the episode, I wanted to show you, like I said, if you're going to use some fondant, this satin ice is really a nice fondant to use. It has a nice flavor to it, and it's very easy to work with. You really can thin it out really thin, even thinner than what I showed you, for things that you want to do when you're making and creating things. Like I said, when I do cakes and they want them covered in fondant, I use the satin ice. And you can order this from satinice.com, or you can go on Amazon and order it. It's quite a few bakeries and bakery supply stores that carry the satin ice. It's one of the most popular brands. So I suggest that if you're going to be doing cakes and covering them professionally for people, that you go with a more pliable and a better tasting fondant than what you see in the store in Walmart or Target or Michael's. So that concludes our episode of the Easter egg bunny cookies that I will be selling. And like I said, these cookies are vanilla sugar cookies, and you can cover and use any color fondant you want on your cookies. You can do them all the same colors. You can do the eggs white. You don't have to do the dusting. You can outline them with some other colors. There's so many things that you can do with this type of design. But I just wanted to let you know this is what I will be selling this year. And also, this plastic bunny tin. You can find at the Dollar Tree. You can find it at Walmart. You can find probably anywhere, but I actually got mine from the Dollar Tree, and they're pretty much sold out now, I think, with Easter stuff, but you can always look online. So that is all for the Easter Bunny cookie episodes, and stay tuned for the rest. Bye bye.